Hey everybody, welcome to Detour Ahead, your favorite rad skater podcast. We're grinding on the rails. We're doing ollies and kick flips. We're we're the raddest podcast you ever did see.
We're the Tony Harkum. Tony
Harkum.
Shut up. Tony Harkum podcast.
This is the podcast where we talk about how we played Tony Hawk Pro Skater, and that's the whole thing. Every episode, we just talk about how much Tony Hawk Pro Skater we've played. I'm your host, Riely and Colo is here. Also, my other host.
You're my other host. What do you mean?
If there's any other hosts here, I think it might be one Colo Chew.
Only one Colo Chew?
No, of the multiple Colo Chews, actually. At least 3.
No, there's only one. No, there's 2 Colo Chews. There's 2 Colo Chews in the world. There's the one that stole my fucking Twitter tag.
Oh no.
They didn't steal it. They rightfully had it before me, but
yeah,
still.
They rightfully claimed it before you did.
I am the Colo Chew. If you go on Google and Google Colo Chew, I come up.
Look at me. Look at me. I am the Colo Chew now. Colo, I had like a brain aneurysm this morning because I saw a Breaking Bad reference in a Power Rangers comic, and it bothers me greatly.
What happened?
There's a monster who's a lock monster, and he locks the Power Rangers up in his lockbox, and he says, "I am the one who locks."
Is that a better one than what did we talk about last week? What was the one? Steve?
Steve?
He had a really dumb name.
Oh, Creature?
No. It was like a real normal name.
Oh, Smitty?
Smitty! I was
Smitty.
right with the S. I paid attention.
It'd be funnier if it was Steve.
Fucking Steve.
Steve, don't do it.
Steve, no!
Steve, no! But how's your week been, Colo Chew? Has it been over a week since we last? Yes, it's the last time we gathered was fucking 10 days ago. So what's up? How you been?
We're still weekly.
We're still weekly. I'm just saying we recorded early, so it's been
we did the 17th
because we gathered. Yes.
Yeah, we skipped upload. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So how you been, buddy?
We skipped an upload on the 18th. We uploaded on the I'm assuming 24th for the 17th.
If that's
we recorded on last. Yeah. We're good. We're fine. A little mini panic there. It's fine. It's all right. It's all good. My week's been all right. It's kind of working, getting back into the swing of things. I had the convention last weekend, which was
how was that?
Of fun. It was great. I was doing registration for the con, so taking people's money so they can go and have fun at con. So, because I don't want to. Huh?
What are you making so much noise? What are you doing?
I was moving. I was putting binders back.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so it was fun. It was a good time. I have another one coming up. I've on the 11th, I have another con coming up, but it's only a 1-day thing. So,
don't you have another one coming up on a Saturday soon that we're gonna have
the
to
11th.
Plan around? Oh, that is the 11th. Okay.
Yeah, that's 2 weeks from today. So not next week, but the week after.
I see.
Yeah. Next week should be fine though. I don't really have anything planned for the 4th, so we'll be fine.
Next week, I'm going to try to see if I can actually get a guest. If not...
It has been a minute since we've had a guest. I think,
yeah, this show, we're going to have a guest most episodes, and we have not had a guest for like a solid, I think, 7-episode stretch at least, if not more.
I mean, to be fair, though, we've been doing fine.
No, we've been doing
episode,
great. For sure. Even that episode wasn't that bad. I'm sure once the silences got cut, it turned out okay.
We're both talking about Christmas.
We were just very awkward. Yeah.
Yeah. why I wanted to bring in like I wanted to have 3 people per episode, but
But
so
we're
awkward
we're good.
silences like that don't occur as often. But
remember, Colo, even if they do, editing magic, they never existed. Ooh, I got rid of them. I deleted them from history.
they never happened. I don't know what you're talking
Exactly.
about.
No awkward silences to be had at all. But I
What's an
think
awkward silence?
I will try to actually get a guest next week. I think that'd be a fun change of pace. I'll try to get Mo. If not, I'll probably just get a repeat guest.
I mean, repeat guests are fine because it's season 2, so
Oh my god, this again.
we can bring everybody back. I did ask Penguin if she wanted to show up, but she said she has work in like an hour, so I was like, well, that probably won't work out.
Heck.
It
We
would
gotta
have
get
worked
her
out
on.
had I not went and grabbed Pokemon cards from somebody, but
We should have done Sleepy Cast like we initially said we were going to do. Fucking 8:30 a.m.
I mean, no, thanks,
No.
but no.
No thanks. Yeah.
1 o'clock is fine because then I finish this up and my morning is all done and I can go play Pokemon the rest of the day. So
that is a fair thing.
but no, Con was great. It was fun. I don't know. I don't really do much except just to hang out with people. So like you can go to like panels and like they have costume contests, cosplay contests and stuff like that. They have a whole bunch of stuff to keep you busy. I just don't
Did you do
like
the
it.
Bowsette cosplay?
Yes, I did. Did I not send you a picture?
I don't think you did send me picture.
I'll have to find it. If I find it by the end of the podcast, I'll send it to you eventually at some point.
Okay.
But I have to figure out cosplay for the next convention, but I have time. So the next one that I'm actually going to cosplay for is in June, I believe. So I have some time to budget it out and figure it out. So, but yeah, I met a lot of people. It was fun. Since I was on registration staff, the head of registration is also someone higher up in security for the next con that I'm going to, which means I got a guaranteed spot for that as well, which security is really, really tight when trying to work it. So that's other good thing.
It's good.
So I'm excited for that one. I got to figure out what cosplay I'm going to do for that one. But it's also the next weekend con that I'm going to in June is at Kalahari. So that's going to be doubly as fun.
The Kalahari.
Huh?
What's Kalahari?
Oh, it's not. It's a northern thing. It's a water park, indoor water park.
Oh shit, that's sick.
Yeah, it's an indoor water park. This one is commonly known as what is it? I don't know. I don't remember. There was like a stupid tagline for people, but
you should do a Misty cosplay.
Huh?
For the water park, you should do a Misty cosplay.
How's the ooh? Ooh. That ooh. That's actually a really good idea, actually. Maybe. We'll see.
Perhaps.
Anyway. But yeah. Yeah, I know I keep saying this. I'm literally like my head's going in circles because I don't really do much. But met a lot of new people, made some friends. So it was good.
That is good.
Can't wait to do it again in a couple months.
You should have been repping the Detour Ahead podcast.
Well, I mean, I did tell you about that investment opportunity, but
yes.
So yeah, I don't want to say anything now because just in case I don't actually do anything, I don't want that one person to be like, "Well, you said on this episode."
You said on Detour Ahead, episode 18, at minute 4, 32 seconds.
But yeah, I might do it. I don't know. It depends on how like cosplay goes and like money situation. But
yeah, you know,
advertising for the podcast and YouTube channel.
Gotta get our names out there. We need to, as much as we love you, our audience of 2 people consistently. We gotta expand the pool a little bit.
Let's see. Have you seen Seven Deadly Sins?
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. So I bought 2 plushies while at con this weekend.
Plushies.
So a while ago, I bought Hisui and Zoroa, just regular Hisui and Zoroa.
Mm-hmm.
At the con, I found the Pokemon Center shiny version, so now I have those 2 on my desk together.
Yes.
And then you'll know what this is. I got a fluffy substitute that I can send you a picture of.
Oh, like the substitute from Pokemon?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I have to go to my DMs with Penguin because I don't think I saved the picture. So now I have to
Oh.
scroll up for days. But yeah, it was cool. It's also like relatively big.
Big plushies are always good.
The Hisui and Zorua and the substitute ran me $165.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Hee Haha.
See, do you want? Let's go with Detour at podcast. I'll post it in there.
That is where I already am, so that is very convenient for me. Oh my god, I love him.
For size, the candle right behind him is about the size of my hand.
I'm gonna name him Jeff. That's his canon name now.
Canon Detour head name Jeff.
Jeff the substitute.
Yeah, but like, how often do you find fluffy substitute plushies? So I was like, well, fuck.
First
I
one I've
actually,
seen, so
yeah, it's adorable. I love it.
that is very cute.
So I had to drop 95 on him and 65 on fucking Hisui and Zorua. But
Christ.
yeah, cons are expensive.
Merch
If
be
you
expensive,
plan on
man.
that's why I work them. So any money I would have spent actually going there and like hotel room and everything gets spent on plushies or swords.
Well, that's really all you need in life is plushies and swords. So
Oh, of course. I gotta protect the. I need to have plushies.
You have to protect the plushies with the
I need to
sword.
have plushies, and I need something to protect the plushies. So you buy swords.
Of course, of course.
But no, it was a really good time. I love going to these. It really, the vacation I took last summer, really reignited that convention flame. So I'm glad I'm getting back into them. It's also an excuse to go and take 5 days off of work and just go kind of fuck around a little bit.
So I'm a little fucky with your mic. I think you like keep hitting it or something.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, it keeps making like a sound like you hit it.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well, weird.
Yeah, that is weird. I don't think my mic is picking up anything other than my voice. So you're probably crazy.
It happened simultaneously with your voice. I just heard like a little poop.
No, I don't think you did.
Oh, okay. I'm just imagining things.
Anyway,
there it is again.
what?
I'm schizophrenic. I guess it's not real. I feel like it is real. I feel like the tape is gonna prove that it is real.
I don't know.
Is your mic like wobbling?
Okay, hold on. What have you been up to?
I don't know, man. Been working. I hate working. It sucks. I don't like it. I know what I'm gonna be doing today. You see, I always complain that my weekends feel way too fucking short. Like the days go by in fucking seconds, and it makes me want to die. But today is the one exception where I really want it to go by as fast as possible up until tonight, because I'm going to a carnival, and I'm very excited about it.
Might have fixed it. My mic might have been hitting the monitor because it's right above the monitor. So anytime I go and like hit my desk, my mic would probably hit my monitor, but I'm pretty sure you're just schizophrenic, so you're probably crazy. But
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
anyway, what kind of carnival?
What do you mean, what kind of carnival? It's a carnival.
What are you gonna do at a carnival? What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go on some rides. I'm gonna play some games. I'm gonna eat some food. All sorts of carnival related activities. I love carnivals. I haven't been to one in a while. I've never been to one during a stage in my life where I had my own disposable income. So I'm excited. You know, I never get to play the carnival games or eat the carnival food. The deal when my grandmother took me to the carnival as a kid was always she would just buy me the ride wristband and be like, go ride rides for a couple hours and then we'll go eat dinner somewhere. I didn't get to have any funnel cake or fried Oreos or play any carnival games. I'm probably not going to eat funnel cake anyway. Did you just dox the carnival?
That wasn't hard to do, by the way.
I'm sure it wasn't. But...
Is that it?
Yeah.
I just
Why?
typed it. I literally just went in Google and typed carnivals near your city, and that's the first one that popped up. So I screenshot it.
Just like, sure, this you.
Yeah, of course I doxed the carnival. I wanted to see what it was.
Yeah, so it's a nice carnival.
I'm not gonna name the actual carnival. I'm not gonna dox you because I'm pretty. Did you ever cut that out last episode?
I did bleep it, I think.
Okay.
Or did I just cut it? I did something too. It definitely is not there.
Well, that's good.
I did bleep it because I remember it being a big hassle because I fucked some things up in ADS. That's not the name of the program. Audacity is the name of the program. I fucked some settings up.
Oh, here we go. Join us for our annual carnival fun and food trucks for you and your family. Local vendors, bar food, music,
people can phrase search this on Google, right?
Yeah, but by the time it comes out, it won't happen, so it doesn't matter.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, free admission and parking? Ooh, okay.
They usually make you pay admission at carnivals. Like,
I don't know.
and I think it's just you buy like the tickets or the band or whatever. I guess I never thought about that because I always buy the ride band when I walk in. But if you're not going to go on the rides, you're just there to like play the games and eat the food. I don't know if you have to pay admission or if you just like walk in. I'm gonna ride the shit out of the Gravitron, bro.
All right, I'm gonna stop looking at this before I like legitimately accidentally dox you. Because I was about to be like, wow, you got a lot of events coming up by you, and then I was about to start naming them off.
Come to this carnival now at name of location.
But I just almost died. I just thought it was funny how really easy it was to look up the carnival.
I mean, there's usually only one carnival in a city at any given time, so it's not that hard.
Yeah, but the fact that I pulled the first one and just immediately just caught you off guard. I'm gonna start doing that anytime you be like, "Oh, me and my friend are doing this." I'm gonna go beep boop bop and then just send you a screenshot of it.
Send me the exact address of the Chili's Bar and Grill that me and Patrick go to every week.
You guys are gonna go to a bar. You're not even gonna tell me about it. I'm just gonna send you an address, and it's gonna be the bar address, and you're gonna be like, "Where the fuck is he?"
This you. That's like my favorite phrase to pair with doxing. Just like this you.
I feel like it would have been more threatening for me to. If you didn't know I lived on the other side of the country, like if I was in the same state, I feel like me sending you that specific screenshot would kind of scare you just a little bit randomly tonight.
It's like, oh, what's he doing there? Where is
he?
If
we were in the same state, right? We finish up the podcast, and then at like 8 p.m. tonight, you get a message from me on Discord, and I at you, and I just send you that. I feel like you'd be a little scared.
I'd start looking around like, all right, where's he hiding? Where is he?
But no,
But
I
no,
hope
I'm
you
right.
have fun. I mean, it's just a carnival. Like, there's not really much you can do at a carnival.
I
But
can ride the Gravitron 12 times.
12, no more, no less.
No more than exactly 12 times on the Gravitron.
It's gonna break at 11. You're gonna start screaming, "No, one more, please!"
No. My mission isn't complete yet.
They're like, "Sir, you have to come back next year." No, because then I gotta do 13, and that's not fair.
Too much. I found the perfect ratio. I know I'm probably not going to ride what used to be my favorite ride because it was ruined for me by the internet showing me videos of people dying.
What ride?
The drop tower, the drop zone.
Oh yeah, no, fuck that. Anything in the air, I don't trust the air.
No,
I don't like roller coasters.
roller coasters like you go upside down, you do like loop de loops and shit, so that's why they scare me. The drop zone, you just get in a thing and it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, and it's fun. But then I saw a video of a guy dying, falling off of one, so it's gonna take some courage to get myself on that ride. Also, don't know if I'd fit on that particular ride, but who knows? We'll see if I get on it. I know I'll fit in the Gravitron. That's a room. You go in the room, you stand on a pad.
The room.
I go in a room. Yes,
The room.
the room.
Yeah, the room.
Exactly. That's exactly how that word is pronounced. What do you mean?
All right. So I'm gonna vent because I vented the penguin about this, but I'm not gonna name names.
All right.
Let's call him.
Let's call him Raging Gingy.
No. Because I'm about to get mean for a second, but
Okay.
I want to get this out. Just in case he actually finds it, I want him to know that I'm mad without me telling him.
Let's call him Wayne.
No, let's call him. Hold on, what's his actual name? So I don't actually say it.
Wait, whose actual name?
Tinder guy, rando Tinder guy.
Rando Tinderman. Okay.
Okay. Let's call him Jack. All right.
All right.
It's not his name. I don't know much about him. He likes Pokemon, so I was like, all right, cool. You seem cool. I'll talk to you. Because he asked me, he's like, oh, you like Pokemon? I'm like, oh yeah, I love Pokemon. Blah blah blah. Anyway, so we get to talking about different regions. He says Unova is the best region by far, and I go, oop, okay, orange flag there. The first red flag was this dude's favorite Pokemon is Charizard.
Well, I mean, you're allowed. It's kind of a generic choice,
dude,
but
out of the 1,000 Pokemon there are, he chose number 6.
listen, man,
Look,
Charizard's
I don't
pretty
respect
cool.
people who like Charizard. Charizard has way too much fame for people to like Charizard.
I mean, Charizard is not one of my favorite Pokemon, but he's definitely objectively
No,
probably
Charizard is this dude's all-time favorite Pokemon. Like no other Pokemon will ever top Charizard, and I'm like,
Well, I never judge somebody. Every Pokemon is somebody's favorite. You know, I try not to judge people. And I mean, Charizard's
how do you feel about Gen 7?
Gen 7 is great. It's my third favorite.
This dude absolutely hates it. He played 2 hours of it and quit and sold the game same week.
You know, I also felt that way when I first played Gen 7, and then
dude never picked it up again. He immediately decided this game sucks. I will never play it. The one thing that pissed me off though was he said, I don't like Z moves, but he told me that Z moves are dumb and that they were marketed toward a female audience. And I was like,
female audience? What
I go, okay. I'm like, there's a little misogyny going on here. I want to know why. So I ask him, and I block him after his response because his response was absolutely dumb. He goes, Z moves. He goes, Z moves were marketed toward women because women like dancing, and that's what Z moves are. And I'm like, ooh, goodbye.
It's really stupid.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb. I literally vented as this was happening to Penguin yesterday. But
Z
like,
moves.
I can understand not liking Z moves.
From,
personally, I don't like I don't really like Gigantamax that much. I don't like Dynamaxing.
I
Gigantamax
love
is cool.
Dynamaxing.
But at the same time, Z moves are cool. I like Z moves. I have a little bit of appreciation in Gen 7. They work. They're cool. But for this dude to go and say what he did is one, not cool, and two, kind of pissed me off a little bit. So I blocked him.
I mean, not even that his assertion is completely unfair baseline. Like, there are ways that different genders are marketed to, and
Oh yeah. But it was the way
that
that,
would
like, I'm
attract.
paraphrasing. It was the, like, he had a whole fucking paragraph about it. And I'm
Oh,
like,
boy.
dude, you're going off on Z moves being marketed to women way too much.
The thing is, they weren't though. Like,
They weren't. They're
I
marketed toward
get the
kids because
logic.
kids like dancing. Kids are cool. And it's not even dancing. It's literally just doing a cool little thing with your arms.
Like, I get the logic, but there was never like any promotional material that seemed to. First of all,
So he's wrong.
First of all, there was no promotional
yeah.
material that even was directly focused on the dancing of the Z moves, to my knowledge, and certainly none that were directed towards a feminine audience. So he's just talking out of his ass.
He's just wrong. So I had a vent about that to Penguin last night. I wanted to vent to you a little bit because I want you to get upset about it a little bit. But no, he's just dumb. Like, he didn't think it through.
Yeah, it's a little silly.
But yeah, no, Z moves are cool. I don't dislike Z moves.
I adore Z moves personally.
I hope they don't come back. I hope they stay in Gen 7. Unlike Mega Evolution, which was arguably the best thing that Pokemon ever did. Literally came out the gate with gimmicks and we're like, we're gonna give you the absolute best thing and never top it ever again.
You see, the thing for me is, like, I'm sad that Z moves left. I'm sad that Mega Evolution left. My competitive stomping grounds were Gen 7, which were defined by a combination of Mega Evolutions and Z moves, which was a metagame that I liked a lot. I liked having Megas and Z moves in the same metagame.
Yeah.
And now all the gimmicks are separated by generation, and you're never gonna have two at once again, and that's sad. Because I liked having both my Mega Pokemon and my fucking Z Nuke as part of my strategy.
But I mean, not really. Do we have a topic for today, or are we just kind of bullshitting?
We're just kind of bullshitting, I think.
Okay, I think next episode we got to get a topic because I think this is 3 episodes in a row we haven't had a topic.
Who cares?
I do. Anyway, fill up the space with talking so it doesn't get cut out and we sound terrible.
Why would we want to do that? We want to do the opposite of that. We want it to be cut out so that it seems like nothing ever happened. You don't want to bring
because
attention.
We need everything in. Everything happened.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
I'm saying, you're saying we were having silence and you started saying that we have to fill in the space with talking.
Yeah.
All the silence goes away. So if we just leave the silence,
no silence will ever go away. I want our audience to sit there through 4 minutes of absolute silence
of us going, we gotta fill the space.
Anyway, have you been playing any video games besides Pokemon?
No.
Nothing? Okay.
Not really.
Let me expand this question a little bit.
Okay.
Have you played anything besides Scarlet and Violet?
I haven't played Scarlet and Violet. I played a Pokemon ROM hack. And that's the only video game I've played for the past week.
What ROM hack?
It's called Pokemon Dark Violet. It is a reimagining of Fire Red and Leaf Green. It adds story beats. It adds an extra rival, some extra Pokemon, and the plot has changed around. I already made this joke on Variety Hour, but it's not really a joke. It's just a thing that exists. In the documentation that comes with the hack, the story is described as, quote, so edgy that it ruins the hack for most people. in the documentation that came with the hack that I downloaded. And yeah, it's pretty edgy. Team Rocket tries to kill you with bombs on the SSN.
Oh,
There's some like rumor about Mewtwo's body being destroyed and only his brain remaining that gets brought up.
huh.
Yeah, it's pretty edgy. They added an extra rival. They added Green to be a secondary rival, which I believe it still lets you pick boy or girl. So I guess Red would be the rival had I picked girl, which would be interesting. But yeah, it's fun. She's like the nice rival to what is the word I'm looking for? To differentiate. That's not the word I was looking for, but it also works to differentiate her from Blue.
Yeah.
Um, and there's also some of the music has changed. A lot of the music is just like they replaced it with music from other Pokemon games. But there is one definitely original track, or at least
Is
it's
it
not
good?
in any Pokemon games. It's maybe somebody else made it, but it is really good. They did a rival battle theme, which takes Blue's champion theme and kind of like changes it up and adds some extra stuff to make it sound more like a regular rival theme rather than a champion theme. And it's pretty good. It's a good game so far, despite being a little edgy. I wonder how much worse it gets because it has not ruined the game for me yet. There is an NPC who directly references Miley Cyrus by name though, and that might have ruined the game for me.
Hmm. Okay.
It's pretty good though. I'm having fun. I'm up to I beat Lieutenant Surge was the last thing I did. Lieutenant Surge, who I totally had to heal cheese because I was underleveled.
That's fine.
When I play games casually, I get in my own head. I'm like, I'm just here to play. I don't need to worry about whether I'm using potions or not. But then I find myself just like trying not to use them anyway. Which a lot of the times I am successful in. Um, but sometimes it ends in me having to like scramble at the end of the battle to use revives and super potions and shit so I actually can finish the battle because I've effectively lost. There was a rocket executive because this game added those too. There's some rocket executives. That's pretty cool. There was a rocket executive I fought who had a fucking Kadabra who just absolutely melted my team. It was a rough time. What I eventually had to do was I think I got like I was about to finish it off and then I got like crit and I was like, okay, now I can't finish it off. It's over. So what I did have to do was I had to go revive spam and like mix and fucking like mix my party around until I could finally get into a position where my own Kadabra could come in at full health and finish it off because it only had like 1 HP. So yeah, that was an interesting battle.
Okay.
There's also a character named Cayman who I guess is just Silver's dad because and I assume that that's the case because he just is Silver, but he's not. But like his sprite is Silver, just is, but he's not the same character as far as I'm aware. So I assume what they're going for is that this is Silver's dad, and he's also trying to fight Team Rocket, I guess. And he kind of sucks. He talks a big game, but he sucks pretty bad.
Is he that bad? What's his team?
He
Is
has
it
like
like bad like Gita bad or
well, I don't know. I haven't fought him late game yet. Right now, he's just everybody's kind of bad compared to me because I have a full party. But Cayman in particular just like never poses a threat. He has like the only one Pokemon I remember he has is a Kabuto. I don't remember what else he has.
why does he have a Kabuto?
I don't know, but I have an Ivysaur, so that Kabuto never really does very well against me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, Dark Violet is fun. I'll probably play it more. I haven't played it in a couple days though, so that might be a death sentence, knowing me. Still got to pick Legends Arceus back up at some point.
Have you not finished?
No,
Jesus Christ, go finish the fucking game.
I just fell off of it at some point, and I never got back on the horse.
You loser.
I
You're
also
starting
haven't
to
beaten
sound like Penguin.
BDSP.
You're starting to sound like Penguin. I haven't finished BDSP. I refuse to finish
Yeah,
that game.
I gotta get out of insert Legends Arceus area here because I don't remember the names of any of them.
What was the most recent rideable Pokemon you got?
Uh, I think Ursaring or
Oh
Ursa
god.
Luna rather.
Oh god. You are in the second area.
Yeah, I've only beaten a couple. Maybe it was only two or three. The last boss I've beaten. What are those called again? Titan Pokemon,
Noble Pokemon.
Noble Pokemon. The last boss I beat was Lilligant. So
God, you really are only like 2 areas in. You have a full fucking game to go and play.
yeah, I know.
Because you have the water area, you have the mountain area, and you have the snow area to go take care of.
Yeah, I probably should do that. What I'm more interested in doing is beating Ultra Moon, which I've also never beaten before. And
Okay.
I played through a lot of it, but then Scarlet and Violet came out, so you know how that goes. But I wanted to get back to it. I don't know where the fuck my 3DS is. And I know it got misplaced at some point by no fault of mine, because I got extricated from my bedroom, and now it's missing. I hate life.
What happened?
So up until recently, I had two rooms in my house. I had my back room, which is where I have all my video games and my computer and shit.
Yeah.
And I had my bedroom, which is where I had my bed, and that's about it. I just went in there to sleep pretty much. But unfortunately, we came down with a financial situation for a while throughout a lot of last year, and we had to rent out a room. So I had to pick whether I wanted my back room or my bedroom, and I record podcasts all day where I say bad words and talk about awful things. And my bedroom is directly next to my mother's, so I chose my back room.
Very smart.
So now that's where I am. I've been extricated. All my stuff has been moved. But at some point during that endeavor, I guess my 2DS got misplaced because I do not see it anywhere. I checked the junk drawer in what is now our roommate's room that has some of my stuff in it, and it wasn't in there either. So I don't know what happened to it.
Gone.
Gone. It gone.
When did you lose it?
Well, I moved out of my bedroom like 2 months ago.
Oh, okay. I was gonna make a joke
Yeah.
about how I broke into your house and stole it, but
Yeah, no, it was definitely
the
before you came
timeline of
along.
me being down, me being there, and you losing it don't match up. So
No.
I can't make that joke. I mean, it's terrible that I was gonna make the joke anyway, but I gotta make myself seem somewhat sane sometimes. Not me, not me actively threatening you on multiple podcasts throughout the year.
You're gonna come and break my legs, yeah. Or beat me up. It's Brad who specifically wants to break my legs.
Why does Brad want to beat you up? What did you do to Brad?
I think I just like said something stupid to him like 6 years ago. And then he said he was gonna break my legs when we met, and I said, "You're never gonna remember to do that." And he's made it his quest to remember to do that all these years later.
He's got like a diary, day 237. Riley's legs still haven't been broken.
It was like his Discord profile for a while. I don't know if it still is, but like pretty
I think
recently
it's
his
back
Discord.
to isn't it Mega Manetric?
No, not his profile picture. It's like your custom status is what it is. His custom status was like the 5 years. I still remember Riley. I'm gonna break your legs.
Ah, okay. I did see that. I was gonna ask you about that a while ago, but no, it's normal now. As far as I can tell, it's normal now.
Whenever I just hear the phrase "normal now," I think of. Did you ever see the fake news article that came out when Chris Pratt got revealed to voice Mario? Uh, there was a fake news article where the headline was a quote from Chris Pratt saying Mario's not Italian anymore, he's normal now.
Jesus Christ. It's really funny you bring that up. My sister literally just texted me. She's like, I'm at the movies. Did you know there's a Mario movie coming out? And I was like,
Oh
yeah, I've seen
shit.
the trailers. And she's like, it looks kind of dumb. I'm like, yeah, it does.
It looks like it might be pretty good from what I'm
Look,
seeing and
Jack
hearing.
Black, if they didn't cast Jack Black as Bowser, the movie would flop, in my
Oh, for
opinion.
sure.
I think Jack Black is going to carry the movie.
Although I feel like Jack Black would have been a lot better of a Donkey Kong than the Seth Rogen.
No. I honestly think Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong is kind of funny.
It
Because
might
Donkey
be.
Kong never gets the respect that he deserves. Half the time, people don't even think of Donkey Kong as an actual villain.
Is he a villain in this movie?
I think he's an antagonist, yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he beats the shit out of Mario.
Oh no. Man,
I don't know. I've
why
only
did
seen,
that
like,
why is
anything that
Chris
I've
Pratt
seen about the movie
Mario?
is from TikTok, so.
Why is Chris Pratt Mario? I don't get it, man.
I love
It
Chris
should have been
Pratt.
Danny DeVito. Charlie Day is Luigi.
Just get the whole cast of Always
Just
Sunny.
Always Sunny cast.
Always Sunny in Mushroom Kingdom. No, it's literal just pandering. He's the hot actor right now to hire, so if you can get him, you get him. It's like the Rock. If you can get him for a role, you cast him, regardless of what the role is.
Yeah, if you can get Chris Pratt. Uh, Chris Pratt's gonna be voicing Rick and Morty soon, I think.
Oh yeah, I have heard. It's sad that shit like that happened, but it's also, the funny thing is, people are all worried. They're like, "Oh, well, now it's not going to sound the same." I'm like, you're worried about them recasting the two most impersonated people on the internet. They're not going to have trouble recasting them to sound exactly like Justin Roiland. It's not hard.
Well, I mean, it depends on how good of an impression artist they get, because like it's always gonna sound a little different. Like it's
Well, yeah,
impossible.
it's good. It's impossible to get exactly the same, but god damn, you can get close. You can get real close with some of these
Like
people. There's one person who impersonates Morty. Oh my god, it's so close.
it's always hard to get an exact voice, no matter how hard you try. Like there was a weird transitional period in Power Rangers back in the '90s where a couple of the original Power Rangers quit the show, and they were in the process of getting like real like replacements, real recasts. So they had to use like like fake voiceover artists for when they were in their suits and just like not have them appear in person. And the guy they got to play the Red Ranger was like the best he could possibly be, but it was still so off. Like I'm like you can tell the effort, you can hear how his voice is like as close as it could humanly get, but like you just can't match. It's almost impossible when you have an iconic character to completely match the voice.
I mean, it's the same with Pokemon and Battle Frontier when they recast everybody.
Well, they weren't even. I don't think they were really even going for direct sound-alikes there. They were just like, okay, let's get some voice actors that sound like they fit with the character.
Yeah.
Like I don't think Sarah Natochenny is trying to be Veronica Taylor. She's just trying to be Ash Ketchum. And
see, that's the
she
that's the
gets
hardest
pretty
thing is you have to distinguish specifically for those roles. Are you trying to play the character, or are you trying to impersonate the original voice actor? Because those are two completely different things.
Yeah, for sure. But with Rick and Morty, I think they have such recognizable voices that are part of their characters that
They literally have to
if
find
it
someone who sounds like Justin Roiland for the
yeah, because
specific character.
if it is a Pokemon situation where they just like pick voice actors that fit with the characters in theory and go a different direction, the world's gonna set on fire because the Rick and Morty voices are so iconic that like they
Well, I mean,
can't be.
the world is already on fire. I mean, Rick and Morty literally just released an episode where, like, the dude, like, Rick literally turns himself into a pickle, and the internet fucking completely
That was the
lost their
funniest shit I've
shit.
ever seen.
It was literally the funniest shit anybody has ever seen. But, like, the internet lost their shit about fucking Pickle Rick.
Wait, did they have the return of Pickle Rick, or are you just doing a bit about Pickle Rick?
No, I'm trying to relate this to what we're talking about. Like,
Okay.
because it's Rick and Morty, the internet lost their shit over a single fucking episode. You think they're not gonna lose their shit over the recast of the two main fucking characters? Of course they are.
Yeah, there's also the fact that Justin Roiland plays like every side character.
See, but that's not too hard to take care of, though.
Yeah, but it's like the show is gonna sound so different because not only does he play the two main characters, he also plays like every side character. So it's like you're recasting half the universe,
Yeah, that's fair, but
and it sucks. And if only people who were funny didn't also suck.
if only people who did their jobs didn't do things they weren't supposed to.
Womp womp.
Shut the fuck up.
Or,
Shut the fuck up. But
you just did that funny game with the talking gun too.
oh, High on Life.
Yeah.
I was watching my other roommate play that. It's kind of cool. It's a good game.
That game
I'd
is
play it.
automatically one of the best games of all time because you can kill a child in it. Me and Jason are in agreement that objectively the best video games of all time are the games where you can kill children.
We gotta get
There.
Jason back on here. Jason needs to redeem himself.
To redeem himself from what? The episode he was on was good.
Yeah, you gotta do better.
Okay.
Man, dude, the world tournament dropped in Dokkan this weekend, and it always drops whenever I don't care to play Dokkan. It's always terrible timing, but like I have to grind it out, and it sucks. It's literally what I've been doing this entire fucking podcast is just playing Dokkan and it's all mindless bullshit too. But no, Dokkan sucks. Dokkan has been rough.
I don't want to play Dokkan. I don't care anymore. I got a new iPad. I downloaded it. I played it for like a day, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm just gonna be done with Dokkan.
It's smart. I'm too far gone. I'm too far down the hole. I can't see the top of the hole anymore.
There's no going back for Colo Chew.
It's not. I have 1,000 days. I think I'm at like 1,500 total days played this game, logged into this game.
Yeah, no. If I'm gonna play a shitty gachapon video game, mobile game based on a franchise I like, I'll just play Pokemon Masters because at least the gameplay of that was actually fun from what I've played. I have not.
I thought you didn't like Masters.
I played it once. I still have it downloaded, but I've only actually opened it and played it once, and it was fun.
I didn't. My tiny smooth brain couldn't understand how to play, so I quit.
There was a time where I didn't quite understand how to play, and then I realized, oh, I'm doing it wrong, and I got the right way.
But I don't know. Maybe I'll go back one day.
I mean, it's really cool. I think it's a lot more. There's a lot more effort and presentation put into it than something like Dokkan. I think so that gets it bonus points immediately. I like
Dokkan is Dokkan half the time is boring. Like they'll release new content, and I'll be like, all right, cool. Grind it out for a day, and I'm like, all right, now it's login bonus time for the rest of the month. Like that's all Dokkan is at this point. It's just log in every day at this point.
Yep, get your login bonus, get out.
Maybe they drop a cool looking LR that has really cool card art. But oh, that's the other thing I wanted to talk about on the podcast. Fuck. So Twitter blew up like I want to say like recently, like within this past week. The Pokemon community got split in half again.
Oh boy.
Is it okay to catch shiny Pokemon in quick balls and repeat balls?
I did hear about this. Of course it is.
I'm glad we're in agreement. I was hoping I could have like a little bit of an argument with you over this, but it's dumb. The Pokeball does not matter. It's a fucking shiny Pokemon, and of course, if I'm hunting for hours on end, I'm going to catch it in a quick ball.
Yeah, no, like it makes sense to just use the optimal ball, but like everybody's so up in arms about like Pokeball aesthetics, I guess, or is it like Are they saying it's cheating, or is it about the aesthetics?
It's about the aesthetics. You have to have a
Okay,
Pokeball that corresponds with the Pokemon's colors.
which I mean that would be cool, and if you're willing to put the effort in and you do that, then good for you. But you shouldn't
Yeah,
judge
that's
people for just
also
using
cool.
quick
But
balls that
like,
are repeat balls.
people also, I also saw comments on Twitter about this, and it was repeat balls and quick balls are the easy way out, and I'm like, oh. It was also, there was another comparison, using a quick ball on a shiny or using a repeat ball on a shiny is like eating a 5-star steak dinner with a sport. And I'm like, ooh, no, 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 no. I'm like, calm down. It's a ball. That's it. It's just a ball. I want the shiny. I'm gonna get the shiny.
I want to eat my steak with a spork. I'll eat my steak with a goddamn spork.
Exactly. But like they compared it to bringing your own spork to a 5-star steakhouse.
Bro, I
Like
could
something you don't fucking do.
man, why'd you have to bring up steak? I could scrum me down on a nice steak right now.
I haven't had
Now I'm thinking
steak in
about
a
steaks.
while. About to maybe smash some mac and cheese and a PB&J here in a minute because I haven't eaten today. I was eating a Pop Tart earlier, if you couldn't tell.
Good. I had steak just 2 weeks ago. I think I got a steak at Chili's. I usually get a burger when we go to Chili's, but I was like,
I have
I'm
not
feeling,
been to Chili's.
I'm
I have a
feeling like a
$50
fancy
gift
boy
card
tonight.
somewhere in this room to Chili's. I want to go. Nobody will go with me because nobody around here likes Chili's.
What you should do is you should take that gift card, should put it in an envelope and write my address on it, and then send it out.
You know what you should do?
What?
You should hop on Venmo, type out, I think it's Colo Shoe,
Colo Chew?
and hit pay $50. And I will
Whoa.
100% send you that gift card, my boy, my
Well,
friend.
usually when people sell gift cards to get money, they do it for half the gift card.
No, 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 no. That's not how it works.
So
You'll
what should
get
happen is I should Venmo you $25 and you should
you
send
should
me the
Venmo me
Chili's gift card.
$45 for a $50 gift card.
I mean, I guess I am saving money, technically.
Technically, you're gonna send me $49.99.
I do I do literally go to Chili's once a week, so I would see value out of that, I suppose.
Is that the restaurant you and Patrick go to?
Yes.
You
Sometimes we change it up, but like 85% of the time we go to Chili's.
don't find like a little local place to go to? You gotta go to a chain restaurant?
Listen, just because it's part of a chain doesn't mean it's not a local place. There's local vibes there at that Chili's
You know what
bar
you
and
gotta
grill.
hit up when you turn 21, because I know you're not of drinking age, and I'm sure you are very respectful of the drinking age.
Oh yeah, totally. Of
Oh
course.
yeah, of course. We're not here to incriminate. Uh, Riley is a very upstanding citizen of the
Don't go
United
listen.
States.
Don't go listen to the Mocast where I talk about how much alcohol I drank and
It was a
also how
joke.
I did acid
LOL, it's just a
once.
joke. Like you didn't actually drink alcohol. That's illegal.
Yeah, of course. I didn't do acid. That was illegal. That would be illegal if I did that.
Anyway, when you turn 21, you're gonna realize, because I know you don't have money's tight and you don't have a lot of money.
Hmm.
Applebee's is a fucking savior.
Applebee's sucks.
No, 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 no. Their food is not good. Applebee's drinks are cheap. Also, if you find a local
Ooh.
tiny little dive bar, most of the time alcohol is cheap. Unless you're getting like top shelf shit. Or like if you're drinking liquor, then it's pretty much same all around. But if you're going to like a local tavern or bar or dive bar or whatever, most of the time beers will be like, what I drink is beer. Beer will be like $2 or $3 a bottle, and it's nice and it's cheap if you actually want to go out and drink.
Problem is I hate beer. So
What if you were of drinking
if I
age?
was hypothetically to
If you were to be drinking, what is the drink of choice? What would you usually be drinking?
You see, I've only hypothetically in this fake world that I've made up
Oh,
drank a few times. But I think the go-to is like twisted tea. That's what I've drank most of the time.
okay. Have you had you don't like White Claw, do you?
I've never had White Claw.
Isn't Twisted Tea like a seltzer?
Twisted tea is like it's iced tea and alcohol. I don't know. It's
Oh,
iced tea,
okay.
but there's alcohol in there. That's what a twisted tea is.
You should if you were to go out and you were of drinking age.
Kayfabe. Nobody listens to this show.
I'm gonna try and keep this up as long as possible. If you were of drinking age and you were able to go out, Long Island iced tea is.
I've heard it's pretty good. I've also heard it contains zero iced tea, so my enjoyment of twisted tea is not a factor. But
No,
I
it's got like 5% to iced tea.
I thought a Long Island iced tea is like there's no tea in it at all. It has fucking like Pepsi in it.
No, you're right. There's no iced tea. There's no iced tea. Lemon juice, gin, vodka, triple sec, tequila, white rum, and a splash of Coke.
Yep. No iced tea to be had in that iced tea. I had peppermint schnapps once, hypothetically, of course. That was pretty good.
Well, I mean, it's okay if it's like a holiday or something. Like if you had it at Christmas, allowed to have any glass of or some champagne uh on New Year's or something like that. That's okay. It's still illegal, but we could also hypothetically say that your mother was actively handing you all of these drinks because I'm pretty sure in Ohio that's allowed.
You know, I definitely didn't drink this directly out of the bottle, sitting on a bench in front of the rec center.
No, I'm sure you were with your mother at some dive bar and she was like, "Here you go. Drink this."
Of
Cuz
course.
you always go out with your mom.
I do that sometimes, and then I just sit at the bar and do nothing. Usually, not at the bar, even like at a table next to the bar, because you can't sit at a bar unless you're 21.
Yeah, you hypothetically aren't allowed.
There's that time I cried at a bar, which is the namesake of one of the episodes of this podcast. You can go back and listen if you want to hear that story.
Oh, I forgot you cried at a bar.
God, this podcast has been going on for a while. I'm shocked.
It's only like an hour.
We made no. I'm talking about in general. Detour ahead, the podcast. Yeah,
Sounds like you're
given our
introducing a movie. Detour
given
ahead.
our
Movie.
Detour ahead, the podcast, the movie. But given our previous track record, Detour ahead's got some legs.
Yeah, that's good. It's going. It's fine. It's great. It's all right.
Did you put out a YouTube video today?
No.
Or
No.
are you going to?
Probably not. Unless I have time to record some stupid shit. But I have zero backlog.
Have you fallen off the horse? Did you miss it last week too?
I believe I am on a 2-week streak of no upload.
Oh no.
Let's go to the channel. I haven't been to
Colo
the channel.
Chew.
Yes, it was ranking the Mega Evolutions, and it was 2 weeks ago.
Oh no.
Hey, Whoopers Save Christmas just passed 200 views. Nice.
I also did not have a video this week because I am out of backlog, and that is bad. And I can't even build one because my OBS is fucking broken, and every time it records everybody else super quiet, and it's like unusable, and it sucks.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess I just gotta like tweak it and fix it, but like it's gonna, I don't know, man. And it sucks because like there's a lot of content that like is out there from when I didn't know that was happening. And like there's a lot of good videos that are ruined by the fact that I'm like triple the volume of whoever I'm talking to. So there's like no volume at which you can reasonably hear both of us and I'm not too loud.
yeah. No, I mean I need to get video, but I don't really have anybody to record today with. So unless we can do something after this.
I mean, we certainly can. I got time, but I got to do videos for my YouTube channel, and the only thing I can think of is to start using Craig. And I was thinking like I would have to just do like Reddit videos or like shirts that go hard, like videos like that. But I guess I could also do that with Let's Plays. I would just have to sync the audio, and I would just have to surrender myself to the fact that I'm never going to have real game audio in a YouTube video again. But you know, I could do that, I suppose. I do want to do more videos like the shirts that go hard videos and the Reddit videos, but like all of my friends hate them. I gotta find the right friends
Yeah.
and the right memes. That video turned out pretty good. I think it has pretty high views as well. It's probably in my top 10 most viewed videos at least out of the fucking 500 that I've uploaded over the years. Nothing will ever reach Breaking Bad DS levels again. That was my one thing. It's what I'll be known. That'll be my legacy when I die. Although it's not even my legacy anymore. It's turned into Debbie Gloom's legacy because she has continued it far past the logical conclusion that I did. But nothing on her channel has close to the views that the original has. So get fucked, Demi Gloom. This is a call out post.
All right, I think I got a good video too for afterward, but
Good. When are we gonna do like? There was like some tier list you found about like male porn star costumes that we were gonna do at some
Johnny
point.
Sins, Johnny Sins.
You gotta do that.
Do
Colo
that
2
eventually.
video.
I'm pretty sure I have that still bookmarked somewhere at some point in time. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
Perhaps. It might be
No,
in my
I
Johnny.
have
It might
some.
be
I
in my
just have
Johnny
to.
Sins folder. I'll have to check.
I have to pull. I have to pull specific people for specific things. So like Pokemon Shuffle tier list. I have Pokemon Quest. I have Ohio Suburbs, which I'm gonna pull probably Val for because that's gonna be
Pokemon
funny.
Shuffle is my fucking jam. So
There's also I want to run through the Pokemon Center Sitting Cuties plushies with Penguin.
oh.
There's also Slime Rancher slimes, so I want to do that with Val as well. I'd still want to go and like not docs, but like bash the shit out of you and upload on my channel you trying to figure out where all the 50 states go.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. That's not a good idea.
Yeah, I still have the 50 states.
Dude, even like while I was actively in school, that was the bane of my existence. They gave me not math tests, map tests in fucking social studies, and I would fail that shit every time. God, I think about high school too much. I miss high school so bad.
I don't. High school sucked.
It's like all I want in life is like I want to go to 13th grade at my high school.
Do I really have a trailer for Legend? I have a full trailer for Legends Arceus playing on tiermaker.com.
I see.
It's literally just fucking. It was literally just the first trailer that they ever did of just Pokemon walking around.
Legends Arceus is so cool. I need to start playing it again.
I wish I could get back into it. It's just I've been playing Scarlet and Violet to the point where I literally have to reteach myself how to play Arceus. But
Yeah, it's definitely a very different game as opposed to Scarlet and Violet, and as opposed to any
it's
other
not
game in
even
the
just
series.
like it's literally just buttons. Like I gotta reteach myself fucking buttons. And that's like the biggest struggle is I have to relearn a fucking game.
I've also been seeing content on YouTube, but it's making me consider doing a Violet Nuzlocke at some point. I just gotta figure out how I want to handle encounters though, because it's so annoying. Because like it's not even like Sword and Shield where you could be like, okay, just the first one you see. Because in Scarlet and Violet, there are like there are different like sub areas within named areas with different spawn pools. So that just like wipes like 3/4 of the Pokedex off of your table if you just take the first Pokemon you see when you walk into a place. So I gotta figure out what I want to do. I know Pokemon challenges did. You just like put every Pokemon possible in a route on a wheel decide and then spin that wheel decide, and like that would be cool. I don't want to have to do that kind of fucking prep work every time I walk into an area. So I don't know what I want to do. I might just be go for what I want because that's the simple way. Just like if I see something I want, go for it. If I run into something else by accident, then that's my encounter.
Yeah.
That'll probably be what I do. I do wonder if I could beat. You see, in theory, it's a pretty decently easy Nuzlocke. They give you a lot of good tools, especially if you choose Fuecoco. That thing is fucking split for Nuzlocks. But those star bases, man. Those fucking cars. That is literally the one complication. Like, if I just had to fight the Titans of the gyms, I'm confident I could do decent to Scarlet and Violet Nuzlocke, but those fucking cars.
Yeah. Yeah, the cars gave me trouble as well. That's why I did the dark and fire and then fucked off and never touched them until endgame. I was like, fuck this shit. This is dumb. I'm not doing it. So I just didn't do it.
That's fair. I was following a level guide, and I think like it's not even far off from what you did because I'm pretty sure the last two things are just two star bases in a row. So you were just like one off. I think the third one is mixed in there somewhere, and then like the last two bosses you fight level wise are star bases.
Yeah. But
I like the star bases a lot. I like the cars as bosses from a non Nuzlocke standpoint, but I'm scared of them from a Nuzlocke standpoint for sure. They just live. They live, man. They do too much living. I don't like it when they live too much. I need them to die.
did you know once you finish the game you can go back and like rebattle them?
Star bases?
The actual trainers themselves.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I did that once because I was like, oh, maybe I'll get more storylines. So I went and battled them all with Technician Mousehold because I found an ability patch.
Oh no, man.
So I threw all the Pokemon off my team. Went with just Mousehold, Terrasilize first turn, and just population bomb their entire team, all 5 of them.
Yeah, Mousehold is a little bit broken.
Oh, it's so broken. But did you know? Have you found the ring target yet?
No, what's a ring target?
Makes it so normal and fighting moves can hit ghost type Pokemon.
Oh.
So it makes it so, well, actually, no, not just that specifically. If you give it to a Pokemon, it makes it so moves that normally have no effect actually hit. So you can hit Psychic with Dark, or you can hit Dark with Psychic. Anything that doesn't have an effect, you can hit it with.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think you can already hit Psychic with Dark pretty hard, actually.
But you can't hit Dark with Psychic.
That's
But with the
true.
ring target, you can. So basically, if you put that on your Pokemon, it just becomes normal effective.
Can't stop Mousehold. There's no stopping him. He can't be defeated.
I have it on Mousehold specifically because Mousehold has Super Fangs, so I use that to catch shiny Pokemon. He's my shiny collector.
It's so wild to me that Population Bomb is like 90% accurate because like the concept behind the move is it can hit up to 10 times, but it's based on accuracy and there's a chance to miss every time. Which that would be valid if it was like 70% accurate. That's
Yeah.
the number I would have put on it if I were working on balancing at Game Freak. But it's 90% accurate. You're going to get those 10 hits probably most of the time.
Yeah, but at the same time, you have a rolling 90, so you have a 90% chance every single time it hit. Because it goes until it misses.
Yeah, that's true, but like again, like I guess they were statistically, you probably won't hit that 10 most times because if it's 90% and you're looking to roll it 10 times, it would be the 10th time where it would miss statistically. But population bomb can usually get the job done in about 7 or 8 hits, and you're gonna get that most of the time.
Oh, especially if you have technician and your mouse hold is perfect IV and yeah, yeah. I this mouse hold is like my savior. It has never left the team. I thought about running through the Ace tournament a couple times just with mouse hold just to see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
but yeah. That,
Scarlet and Violet are very good.
I'm excited for the DLC. I want to see what they do. I really hope they don't fuck it up like they did with
Don't
Sword and Shield.
please don't make it shitty like Sword and Shield was. Well, to be fair, I can't really speak on most of the DLC. I just saw a level 60 Shinx in front of me and I said, fuck you.
Understandable though,
Like, why did they level scale it but not evolution scale it?
because evolution scaling is hard.
Oh, what? Like, oh, if X amount of badges, he has a Lux Ray. Like, how hard is that?
I also don't understand why they weren't just like, oh, you want to go to the DLC? Go beat the main game, and then you can come to the DLC.
Well, they did that for Crown Tundra, but not Isle of Armor, right?
I don't remember.
I believe that
I'm
was
pretty sure
just Crown
both were
Tundra. They
available when
did,
they got them released.
or maybe you don't have to wait for either of them. But oh no, Isle of Armor came out first, and then Crown Tundra came out a couple months later. But I believe Crown Tundra was sectioned off until you beat the game. Whereas Isle of Armor, you can go there anytime. Which I know that because there's level scaling in the Isle of Armor, but there is not evolution scaling. So if you go in there after you beat the game, Mustard has a level 60 fucking Shinx.
Maybe he was holding the Everstone. You don't know. Maybe he
Maybe.
just really
Could
likes
be.
Shinx.
Maybe he's a big fan of Shinx. I probably should at some point. I guess that's like another piece of Pokemon game that I haven't beaten technically. So I probably should go and deal with Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra eventually.
Isle of Armor is cool. You get a little Kubfu.
I was playing through Isle of Armor with my I was like way too over leveled. Even for like the maximum level scaling, my main team was much higher than that. But I started using my Sun team that I had transferred in because they were more on level. And that was fun for a while. But then I just got bored because Isle of Armor wasn't really anything special.
Welcome to Pokemon Variety Hour 2.0.
Welcome to how many times have we done Pokemon on this podcast?
Pokemon is such a versatile topic, and if you don't restrict yourself, it's going to Pokemon. Which is why before we start the podcast, I go, do we have a topic? And if you say no, then the topic immediately becomes
Topic
Pokemon.
is Pokemon, which is I like having free form discussions about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet with you. I think it's great every time. This is the content people.
I am not complaining by any means. Like Pokemon is very, very good, and we can have really good free form discussions on Pokemon, which this is the perfect platform to do it on.
Yeah, no. When we tried to go to Variety Hour without a topic, it didn't work out. I don't remember if you were there for that.
Did you do Variety Hour without a topic?
Yeah, we were. The bit was like, okay, I want to see if we can do like a freeform Pokemon discussion without like a topic, and then it sucked, and Penguin left early because it sucked, and it was bad.
Damn. See, I just work off whatever. See, I'm like the perfect co-host because I can work off whatever everybody else is talking about and be like, yeah, okay, I can contribute to this conversation.
I think it's like it's just you can't summon it. Like you can't do it on purpose. Like we very naturally talk about Pokemon on this show, just like it comes up.
Well,
And then
there's
we
also
get
no restrictions either, and there's no time constraint, there's no nothing. It's literally just you hit record and then we just go and have a conversation about whatever.
exactly.
Which is why I like this podcast.
We're never gonna get where we're going here on Detour Ahead.
We've been talking about Pokemon for how many episodes? People are still waiting for an actual topic, but
someday you'll get it. What's
Look,
the
there's
last
been a
actual
really
topic we did?
that's the lore. There's been a really big detour. There's been a really big detour, which is why we can't go pick up our next
We've
guest.
been on a big multi-episode detour.
We've been on a really long detour, which is why we haven't been able to go pick up our next guest.
Unfortunate indeed.
Very, very unfortunate.
Man, I really got to start I always go through things where I'm like, either I got to play less Pokemon or I got to play more Pokemon. Like that always one of those two thoughts is going through my head. And I'm
We never have too
pretty
much Pokemon,
consistently
though.
playing the same amount of Pokemon, and it's like sometimes I'm like I should play other video games and less Pokemon. And then other times I'm like I should be playing more Pokemon because there's Pokemon games I haven't beat and I got to go beat them. I really should just for pride's sake try to at least get one of those games I haven't beaten yet off the list soon, and it should probably be Legends Arceus. Um Although Let's Go Eevee would probably be a lot easier to do.
Dude, I wish we could get another Let's Go game. I've been really feeling Let's Go. I really would love to go to Johto.
I really like Let's Go. I made a whole video about why I love Let's Go on my YouTube channel. I don't know if you've ever seen it, Kolochu, but the people should check it out. Uh,
The people?
the people, the listeners, the people, the peeps, my peeps, bro. They should check it out.
You want to continue, or do you want to stop while you're behind?
Uh, shut up, Kolochu.
All right.
Yeah, let's go sick. And I've never beaten it, and I probably should.
I think my only gripe with Let's Go was the master trainer part, where they're like, yeah, you need a level 100 of this Pokemon only, and then just battle me. I'm like, I don't really like that, but
I think it's an interesting end game thing.
it's an interesting endgame thing, yes. But I thought it was dumb, and I literally only did it for the starter Pikachu and maybe Mewtwo, and that's it. I don't even think there was a Mewtwo or Mew. They just wanted to see if you had it.
Well, yeah, because there's only one. There can be only one.
It
Well,
would
there are
be
two.
interesting. Oh, yeah.
There are two Mewtwo's in canon.
Canon?
Yeah, the Mewtwo in the black and white Mewtwo movie is a different Mewtwo.
So the first one fails, so they're like, well, let's just get another
Let's just
one.
make another one.
We'll learn our mistake from the first time.
Yeah, I don't think the second Mewtwo's origin is ever explained even, but like it is very obviously a different Mewtwo. It has a different personality. It has a female voice actor. So it is very much a separate entity.
Interesting.
And it just like mega evolves on its own, I guess. No need for mega stones. It just turns into Mega Mewtwo Y.
Oh, I remember that. I gotta go through the movies again. I still have to finish fucking Battle Frontier. I haven't been watching that like at all.
I gotta start Battle Frontier so we can do an episode about it. I gotta figure out what episode of fucking Advanced Challenge that Battle Frontier actually starts. Is it Advanced Challenge or Advanced Battle? What's the one before Battle Frontier?
Advanced Battle.
Advanced Battle. Okay.
Yeah, it's Advanced Battle.
I always forget the order between Challenge and Battle.
Advanced Challenge Battle Frontier.
Okay. Advanced Battle. I'm unbeatable.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that sounds right.
What's your favorite theme song out of the four?
Advanced Battle.
That's fair.
I might have actually said Battle Frontier was higher in our tier list all those years ago, but
I mean, Battle Frontier's tier list. Battle Frontier's theme song does slap.
oh yeah, no doubt. I'm not disagreeing. I might have said one higher than the other last time, but
I love all four of them. I'm trying to really think about how I would rank the four, and that's a very difficult task.
Advanced Challenge was a little wonky, but
you didn't like Advanced Challenge?
no, not really.
I'm having trouble getting it back into my head right now. I know I like it a lot, but I'm having trouble remembering exactly what it was.
I listened to it more recently than you did, and not remember. So
Fuck, what was it? Oh, it's This Dream. That's the one. This dream will last forever. This dream will never die.
Okay, yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
right.
I do like that song. It probably is my least of the four. Okay, I think how I rank them is number one is Advance because I Want to Be a Hero is one of the tops in my head. I love that song. And then probably number two is Battle Frontier. Number three is Advanced Battle, and number four is Advanced Challenge. That's probably how I'd rank them.
That sounds about right.
How far are you through Battle Frontier?
Not far at all.
Mm.
Last time we talked about it, he had just beaten the dude with the Articuno, and
And you haven't watched any since?
I have not.
Okay.
I fell into the Rick and Morty hole. So I went and,
Oh.
yeah, I fell in the Rick and Morty hole. I watched I've already seen season 1 and 2 so many fucking times. So I started with season 3, and I think us at the house are all us over here are all going to watch 5 and 6 hopefully cuz I haven't seen 6 yet. I
Trying to
don't think
remember how far
Paige
I
has seen
am.
5 at all, but
Trying to remember how far I am. I know I'm pretty sure I finished season 5 and started season 6. But I don't remember quite how far I am into season
I have
6.
not started 6 yet.
Let me look up a Rick and Morty season 6 episode guide, and I'll figure out which episode I was on based on the synopsises. Justin Roiland's final season. Oh, maybe I haven't started season 6.
You probably watched 5.
Yeah, I watched all of 5. I'm pretty sure. I remember finishing a season of Rick and Morty recently, and that was season 5, I think.
It was
Yeah,
probably
because season
5.
5 ended with the President Morty stuff.
That was 4.
So no. They both ended up like with that.
Oh,
Well,
President Morty. I thought you were talking about the President and Morty, where they went and fucked with America.
No, I'm talking about President Morty. Yeah, I did finish season 5, and I did not start season 6. I guess pretty good, pretty good show. I think. Do you have a favorite episode of Rick and Morty that you can recall?
Ooh, 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 ooh. Probably both interdimensional cable episodes.
They're pretty good.
I wish they'd bring interdimensional cable back. It was great. I loved it. I don't know why they went and did 2 separate things, but
My favorite episode, I used to know it by name, but I do not remember the name of it anymore. But it's the brain virus episode where there's a bunch of fake members of the family.
oh the Parasite episode.
Yeah,
It's
that
the
episode is
I
very
believe that's
good.
the end of season 1.
I believe that's like in the middle of season 2. I think you might
No,
be
it
off
ends.
base. There's a
That's
party
how,
at the end of season 1. It's not that party. Different party.
oh, that's season 2. That yeah.
I like became actually attached to some of those characters and was sad when they
I have
died.
I have Ghost in the Jar sitting on my desk right now.
Oh, Ghost in a Jar.
Yeah, he's a little guy.
He's a
He's
little
just a little
guy.
guy. He's not that big. He's just a
That
little.
that I like actually got a little sad at some of the deaths, and that was one of them. Just because of how it was framed.
Yeah.
It was just like Ghost in the Jar like laughed at Rick's joke, and Rick just like walks up to him and starts taking him out of the jar, and he's like, "Thanks, Ghost in the Jar. Yeah, I can always count on you to get my jokes." And then he fucking shoots him. They had to kill Pencilvester. It's tragic.
He's just a little guy. Look.
He's just a little guy.
He's just a little guy.
I love him,
I love him. He sits on my desk. He's like the only figure that I actually care about.
but maybe he's not real, Colo. The parasites are in your house. You didn't have all those Pokemon plushies before. They're all alien parasites.
I guess the parasite is infecting my fucking bank account because that's where they're all coming from. But I still don't have enough plushies. I need more. I need more sitting cuties. I think the next one I'm gonna get is
More.
Cacnea. I need a Trico. I keep looking over at Torchic and Mudkip and Skitty, and I'm like, I don't have Trico. I think I need Kit. I need the other one. But yeah, I think we could call it here, right? Isn't that like an hour and a half?
Yeah, if you wanna.
Yeah, that's like an hour and a half. I think that's a good place to wrap things up.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for listening to Detour Ahead. Colo Chew, where can our listeners find you?
They know where to find me.
Okay.
No, I don't want to be cocky. I changed my mind. Someone's gonna listen to this episode. This is their first introduction to us, and I'm gonna be like, you're gonna be like, where can they find you? And this person's like, oh yeah, I want to check out Kolochu stuff. I'm like, you know where to find me. And they're like, oh, okay. No, you can find me as Kolochu anywhere. COLOCHU. I'm on the YouTubes and Twitters.
I'm on the YouTubes and the Twitters, both of them.
All of them. All the YouTubes and all the Twitters.
Every YouTube, every Twitter, every day.
All day, every day, baby.
You can check me out in a lot of places.
Riely, where can our listeners find you?
Thank you. The easiest way, the place where it's all congregated, is if you go to anchor.fm/Riely Megafeed or the Riely Podcast Megafeed on your podcast platform of choice. There's years worth of podcasts there. If you want to check out some other podcast stuff, it's kind of an inactive feed now. Mostly, there is one show on there that will continue in theory, but we just haven't recorded it in a while. But if you go to the links in the description in that feed, it's got everything. It's got everything that I do. All my other podcasts, all my social medias, my YouTube, my Twitch, everything. So go there, check it out. And it's just it is also linked in the description of this podcast. It's what I have for my link. So go there. And thank you for listening, everybody. And
This
we'll see
has
you
been
next time.
Detour Ahead Pokemon Variety Hour 2.0. I have
2.0.
been your gracious host, Kolochu, and this has been Riely without an introduction or an
Hey!
what's the opposite of an introduction?
An outro-duction?
Why does that sound off? Hold on.
Is outro-duction a real word?
Opposite of intro.
You know, there's intros and there's outros, but is outro-duction a word?
What is the opposite of introduction? Outroduction is not a word.
Oh.
You get epilogue, afterword, conclusion, closing, ending, finishing, postlude, addendum, appendix, end, finale, final, postscript. Outroduction is nope. We're gonna do our outroductions.
I googled outroduction and the first result was Urban Dictionary. So yeah, it's not real.
it's real now. It is Detour Ahead canon. Riely, do your outroduction.
Okay, goodbye, everybody. There you go. That's it. That's the outroduction.